In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 100 best cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does scroll all the way down to F tier, and we have, like I said, the top 100 best cards in this entire game, and there has been a lot of really good cards that dropped recently in my team, so I wanted to get you guys an updated tier list going over the top 100 cards in this game. So the first card we're going to talk about is an easy S tier card. I mean, I want to keep S tier to the best of the best cards, and I mean, on this top 100 list, Hakeem is probably a top 5 card in this game. 7 foot at power forward, 7'3" wingspan. Of course, he's a GOAT card, so every single legend badge in this game, 99 every single stats. His jump shot is the same as Bob Pettit's. It's one of the fastest and one of the best 3-hunting jump shots in this game. Also does have the best fade, the best dribble sigs. What is there not to love about this Hakeem Olajuwon card? He is unbelievable at the power forward position, and of course, is an S tier card. Now, Tim Duncan, on the other hand, is a hard card to rank because you guys have to remember, these are the best of the best cards in the game. I do think Tim Duncan is extremely good at power forward, but is he top tier? Is he a top 5 power forward? No. Is he a top 10 power forward? That's where it gets a little bit more questionable, but Tim Duncan is still very good. I do think he's going to be B tier because we got cards like GOAT Yao. I mean, again, just like Hakeem, unbelievable, one of the best cards in this game. I think Yao probably is the best card. He's a 7'6" card that can play center power forward, 7'9" wingspan, all 40 legend badges, an unbelievable jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and you give Yao Ming the best dribble sigs in this game. This card is going to be glitchy offensively, great defensively, the best card in this game. He's of course going to go S tier. Now, as a 100 overall card, I'm probably also going to put an S. I think you could make the argument for A, because again of how many good cards are in this game, but I'm going to go 100 overall Yao Ming in the S tier category. On the flip side, Derrick Rose, probably one of the worst and weakest cards in this top 100 list. He's going to be an F tier. He's just not a good point guard, way too undersized. 100 overall Shea is probably like C or B. He's still a very good card. I'm going to go probably B tier for 100 overall Shea. Invincible Ralph Sampson. This is a hard card to rank again because Ralph Sampson is really good. I don't know if I want to put this many cards in S. You know, there's going to be better cards at power forward than him, but how many are better? Not many. So I mean, I guess I probably could go S. I'm going to go very high A tier for Ralph Sampson, but this card is unbelievably good at the power forward position. Kazi Russell, another really good point guard. I do think Kazi Russell is B tier. Honestly, he's probably better than Shea just because the dribble sigs are better across the board, and I do like his jump shot more than Shea, but I don't think Kazi Russell is an A tier card. Invincible Kevin Durant, I mean, we're talking about the best card at his specific position. Now, is Durant better than Ralph Sampson though? I don't know. I mean, he is 6'10" at shooting guard with a 7'5" wingspan. For his height, he is also extremely tall, and he's still the best shooting guard in this game. So I do think Kevin Durant's got to be an S tier. 100 overall Wemby. I mean, where do you put this card? Like, he is very high A or maybe even S tier. Like, he's a 7'4" center power forward card, 7'8" wingspan, just like Ralph Sampson. Incredibly good. Now, he doesn't have the sigs that Ralph Sampson does, but his jump shot is incredible. He gets amazing defensive animations. I'm going to go 100 overall Wemby in A tier. I know some people are going to think these cards should be an S, but you guys have to remember, S tier is for like the best of the best cards at their position, and A tier is for some of the best cards in this game, just maybe not top 1, top 2 at their respective position. Dark Matter Cedric Maxwell. I know it's a Dark Matter card, but he is basically an invincible. A great jump shot, perfect sigs in this game, 6'8" 2 guard. I know it's a Dark Matter card on the same tier as an invincible, but I'm telling you guys, Cedric Maxwell is basically an invincible card. Danny Manning, he's okay at small forward. I could probably go C tier. Like, he's a good card. There's not really anything wrong with him. Like, he's got a good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, has very good sigs. But again, compared to some of the best cards that are also in B tier, I'm going to go C tier for Danny Manning. Jonathan Isaac, I'm going to go D tier because his jump shot's not good. Now, his defense is really good. If you're looking for an amazing defensive card, that is Jonathan Isaac, but his jump shot is very questionable. Invincible Allen Iverson, he's got to go F tier, guys. I mean, he's a 6-foot point guard in June. It's just not going to be runnable. He's going in F tier. MPJ, also not that great at small forward. I do think he's going to be D tier. 100 overall Wilt is for sure a B tier card. Really good at the power forward position. He's 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan. One of the best player models in this game with a great catch and shoot jump shot. Invincible Giannis, again, top tier card. Is he a top 3 small forward? Probably not. So I don't know if I could put like the 4th best card at their position in S tier. So I'm going to go Giannis in the A tier category. Dark Matter Beasley, I want to say A. I want to say low A. Is he on the same ranking as like a Giannis though? I don't think so. I'm going to go Dark Matter Beasley in B tier. Even though he's my favorite card in this game, or one of my favorite cards, I have to be realistic with Dark Matter Beasley. I don't know if he's on the same level as 100 overall Wemby, Invincible Giannis. I just don't think he is, in my personal opinion. Invincible Dr. J, gonna be another easy A tier card. Him and Cedric Maxwell are pretty much the same card at the shooting guard position. Invincible Bob Pettit, I do think is better than Giannis. I think his jump shot is much better. His 3-hunting and his SIGs are a lot better. Just the way he moves in game does feel a lot better in my opinion. But yes, Giannis does have the better player model, better defender because of his defensive animations. But I do think Bob Pettit is a better small forward than Giannis. So I'm going to go Bob Pettit in S tier. Talking about Dark Matter Luol Deng, he's a solid card. I mean, he's a good defender at the small forward position, does have a good catch and shoot jump shot, but realistically, compared to the best cards in this game, he's going to be in C tier. Invincible Wemby, again, these are the cards that I'm saving for S. I could put his 100 overall in S tier as well. I would understand that argument, but again, I want S tier to be like the best of the best cards, and that is Invincible Wemby. Was the best card in the game. Would say he's probably number 2 behind that GOAT Yao, but is still an absolute dominant card at the power forward position. 100 overall Jermaine O'Neal, I'm going to go 100 overall Jermaine O'Neal in B tier. He's still a really good small forward card with a nice jump shot, good dribble SIGs. Amen Thompson's going to be in C tier, has perfect SIGs, has a decent jump shot in the Pro 2 fade. He's also really good defensively at shooting guard. He's just not like a Kazi Russell, Tim Duncan, 100 overall Shea level in my opinion. Dark Matter Taco, as much as I'd want to put this card in A tier because I do think he's really good at center. He's a 7'6" or 7'5". I think he's 7'5" with an 8'2" wingspan. It is incredible, like, you know, his defensive animations are insane, but he does have like low speed, low 3-point, you know, shot. Again, when we're talking about the best cards in this game, Taco Fall is going to be very high B tier in my opinion. Invincible Jokic, still probably the best point guard in this game. Trying to think if we got a better point guard than Jokic. I don't think we did. I mean, Invincible Ben Simmons is very good. I would still probably take Nikola Jokic over him. And again, gonna put the best of the best cards in S, and that's where Invincible Jokic is going. 6'11" point guard with an incredible jump shot and the best dribble SIGs. Purvis Ellison is easily B. Now you might be calling me crazy for putting a Galaxy Opal in the B tier category in June, but take a look at this Purvis Ellison card. 6'10" small forward, 7'2" wingspan with an incredibly good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and the best dribble SIGs in the game. This is another hidden invincible. I'm going to put him a little bit lower just because I do think the fact that he doesn't have the badges and he doesn't have the 99 stats that a lot of these cards in A tier do have. I'm going to put him very high B, but him and Michael Beasley is a strong conversation at the small forward position. Invincible Jimmy Butler, he's A, probably on like the lower side of A. He's a really good offensive point guard because of his SIGs and his jump shot, and he can be a very good defender. Dark Matter Chet, I'm going to go like low B tier. He's a really good defensive card, but that's about it for Dark Matter Chet. 100 overall Shawn Marion, also going to be in B. He's got an amazing jump shot, one of the best catch and shoot jump shots in this entire game. I do like Shawn Marion in B tier. Go Kevin Garnett, probably still the best small forward in the game. We'll talk about Paolo Banchero here in a second, but the jump shot on Kevin Garnett is just one of the fastest in this game and an unbelievable jump shot on a GO card that does have 40 legend badges. Great player model, great size at the small forward position. It's pretty easy to say that Kevin Garnett is an S tier card. Talking about Invincible LeBron, this is where it gets close. I mean, is LeBron a top 2 point guard in this game? Is he a top 3 point guard? I just don't know. He's a very good card. He's 6'9" a point guard. He's amazing at getting to the basket, but like Invincible Ben Simmons is probably better in my opinion. So I'm going to go LeBron in A. I know some people are going to disagree with that though. Elton Brand is C tier. Really good small forward card in this game. Very underrated. I would say Kristaps and Luka are also going to be A. I can understand people probably disagreeing with that one as well, but again, I'm trying to keep like the best of the best cards, and Luka and Kristaps are some of the best cards in this game, but I don't think Luka's as good as Jokic. I don't think Kristaps is as good as a Yao Ming, a Victor Wembanyama, a Hakeem Olajuwon at the power forward position, but they're very elite cards. They're definitely going in A tier. Dark Matter Rick Smith, I kind of want to put in A just because of his ability to play power forward, and I do think I'm going to throw him in low A tier. Now, he's better than Taco because he can play the power forward position, and I do like his jump shot quite a bit. I'm going to go very low A tier, though, for Dark Matter Rick Smith. Go Paolo Banchero, elite small forward in this game. I mean, he's maybe not the perfect small forward, but he's 6'10" at the small forward position, 7 foot wingspan with a good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, the best dribble SIGs in the game with the best moving step back. I mean, what else more do you want? Again, at the small forward position, I would say Kevin Garnett, Paulo, Bob Pettit, those are the 3 best small forwards in the game, in my personal opinion. Talking about Dark Matter Joe Smith, this card's actually really good. I wouldn't say it's crazy to put Joe Smith in B tier, and I think I might put him there. He is incredible at the small forward position. I clicked on the wrong card, not Joel Embiid, but Joe Smith is 6'10" at small forward, 7'2" wingspan. The jump shot's really good, Pro 2 fade. He almost has the best dribble sigs in the game. Do I want to put him on the same tier as like a Jermaine O'Neal, Michael Beasley, Purvis Ellison? I think we could. I'm going to go Joe Smith in B tier. 100 overall LeBron. He's on the same tier as his Invincible. Maybe not as good as his Invincible card. But I mean, yes, he's at small forward compared to point guard, but I do like his jump shot on his 100 overall card better compared to his Invincible card. Kwame Brown, he's a solid card at power forward. I don't think he's as good as Tim Duncan because of the shot creation. I do prefer Wilt. Maybe Chet could get moved down to C tier, to be honest, because Chet is not very, different compared to his Dark Matter card. We're going to move Chet down to C tier alongside Kwame Brown. Paul George, I mean, people might call me crazy for putting him in D tier. I'm going to go C tier for Paul George. I know he's an Invincible, but that jump shot is good. The dribble sigs are just not good whatsoever, and that is a huge flaw for this card. Invincible Shaq. Again, I know people are going to call me crazy, and a lot of these cards in A tier, as you guys are seeing, are some of the best cards in the game, but I'm not going to have all of these cards in S and then have no cards in A tier and have really, bad cards in B. I want to keep S to the best of the best, and I want to have really good cards in A tier, and Shaq is an absolute beast. Good jump shot, best sigs in the game on a 7'1" power forward that does weigh over 300 pounds. That Shaq card is absolutely amazing. 100 overall Dirk, I'm going to go on the same tier as Chet. Very similar cards in my personal opinion. Invincible LaMelo, a top tier point guard on the same ranking as Luka Doncic. Incredible jump shot, really good movement. He's a great offensive point guard, one of the best in this entire game. Dark Matter Franz, I guess I could go C tier. I mean, he is 6'10" at shooting guard with a fast jump shot. Cat, I wasn't really a huge fan of whatsoever. I don't think this card is all that amazing. I'm going to throw Cat in D tier. 100 overall Larry Bird is good. Gonna go B tier for Larry Bird. Does have a good jump shot and is 6'9" as shooting guard. Larry Johnson, really good 2 guard, has an amazing jump shot. He's an Invincible card that has a lot of sig updates, and he's got a great player model at the shooting guard position. Magic Johnson, also going to be an A, incredible card. Dark Matter Dikembe, I'm going to go B tier. Again, people might call me crazy for that, but is he as good as a Shaq, a Kristaps, a Ralph Sampson, a Wemby? He's just not on that same level. So to me, Dark Matter Dikembe is going to be in B tier. Talking about Invincible Gary Payton, I mean, he's an Invincible card, but he's only 6'4" at point guard. Realistically, going to go C tier. GOAT Oscar Robertson is going to be one of the few GOAT cards to not be an S. I don't think he's as good as Nikola Jokic, and I would strongly consider putting Invincible Ben Simmons over him. I think he's a better card. Luka Doncic, LaMelo, LeBron, I would strongly consider maybe even Magic Johnson to put over Oscar. So I'm going to go Oscar in high A tier, even though he's a GOAT card. Invincible Kawhi is B. He's still an incredible defender. He's one of the best locks in this game, but I do think because of the fact that he doesn't have, as good of dribble sigs as a Larry Johnson or as Cedric Maxwell or Dr. J, he doesn't have that offensive shot creation. So I do think Invincible Kawhi, even though he's one of the best on-ball defenders in this game, I do think he's going to be in B tier. Josh Smith is a good 100 overall card at small forward, realistically going to be in like C tier. Patrick Ewing is actually really good. Gonna go like low A tier for Patrick Ewing. They finally made him really good in my team. Dark Matter Mark Eden's gonna be in B tier. He's a really good defensive center. James Worthy, I'm not a huge fan of this card whatsoever. I'm gonna go Invincible James Worthy in the C tier category. I think Glenn Robinson also gonna be in C. Glenn Rice, I could go B. I mean, this card's got the best sigs in the game. He's got a really good jump shot. He is just missing the Pro 2 fade, but I put Glenn Rice in B tier. Talking about Rick Barry, he's on the same ranking as Amen Thompson. Very similar cards in my opinion at the shooting guard position. Invincible Ron Artest, he's got to be an A tier card, great defensively, one of the best locks in the game, and he's pretty much Kawhi Leonard, but with much better dribble sigs in my personal opinion. 100 overall Miles Turner, he's a very similar card to Tim Duncan, kind of on that same ranking as, on the same ranking as like a Tim Duncan, Will Chamberlain at the power forward position. They did give him very good dribble sigs. I like his jump shot, and he also does have the Pro 2 fade. Now, Invincible Ben Simmons to me is the second best point guard in this game, and that's why I'm going to put him in S tier over a LeBron, over an Oscar, over a LaMelo, over a Luka Doncic, because he's 6'10" at point guard with an incredible jump shot, one of the best defensive cards in this entire game, and just having those extra legend badges does make a huge difference for Invincible Ben Simmons. Talking about Hedo Turkoglu, I mean, he's an okay card. He's 6'10" at point guard, but I do think he's going to be in C tier. Tim Thomas also going to be in C. Anthony Edwards is actually a good offensive card. I don't think it's crazy to put Ant in B tier. I think Ant's actually a great point guard in this game. Vince Carter, he's going to be A. Probably on like the lower side of A, but I do think Vince Carter is amazing at the point guard position. Tracy McGrady is also going to be an A tier. He's going to fit in alongside a lot of the shooting guards, Larry Johnson, Dr. J, Cedric Maxwell. He is very good at shooting guard, but again, is he like a top echelon shooting guard like Kevin Durant? In my opinion, no. Talking about Pink Diamond Josh Childress, he's going to be in C tier. Dark Matter Richard Jefferson, probably going to be in B. He has the same jump shot as Invincible Nikola Jokic, and he is a very good offensive shooting guard in this game. Go D-Rob, I mean, one of the best power forward cards in this game and one of the best big men in this game. So again, he's going to go in S tier as one of the best cards in my team. D-Book going to go in A. Really good offensive point guard. Do like D-Book a ton at the point guard position. Dark Matter Vladimir, 6'10" small forward, has a really good jump shot. He's going in B tier. Blake's got to be A. I mean, he's another invincible card with the best dribble sigs in the game and a very good jump shot. Julius Randle, not that great in my opinion. He's going to go in D tier. Kenya Martin is basically the same card as Dark Matter Beasley and maybe even a little bit better. So I'm going to go that free Dark Matter Kenya Martin in the B tier category. Hondo, I'm going to go B as well. I don't know if Hondo is as good as like a Luka, a LaMelo, a Magic, a Vince, a Booker. So I do think Hondo is going to be in B tier, even though he's a really good point guard. Scottie Pippen, because of his lack of offense, I think Pippen's going to have to be in C tier in my opinion. Denny Avia is also going to be in C tier. Now, Invincible Rudy Gay, one of the best shooting guards in this game alongside Tracy McGrady, an absolute beast at the shooting guard position with a very easy jump shot to time. Invincible Curry's going in F. Dark Matter Dolph Shea is probably going to go in C tier, does have a really good jump shot, plays amazing defense. Goat Michael Jordan, people might flame me for this. I'm going to go A tier for Goat Michael Jordan. He is really good, but I just don't think he's an S tier card. Maybe he is. I'm going to go like low S for MJ. I do think he's a little bit better than Oscar Robertson. Zach Edey is pretty much the same card as Mark Eden, so I do think he's going to be in B tier. Invincible Clay, really good at the point guard position. Definitely an underrated point guard in this game. Got Klay Thompson somewhere there in A tier. Serge Ibaka, very similar power forward to a Tim Duncan and Miles Turner. All three of these power forwards are definitely on the same ranking at the power forward position. Talking about Dave Cowens, you kind of have to go A tier. I mean, a lot of these invincible cards that got their jump shot changed, that have good height at their position, they're going to be in A tier. Talking about Dark Matter AK alongside Tim Thomas, going to be in C tier. Really good defender with a nice catch and shoot jump shot. Kevin McHale, again, another very easy A tier card. Great defender. And also does have a good jump shot with that 7'11" wingspan. Elgin Baylor is going to be in B tier. Do like that card quite a bit at the point guard position. Talking about Goat Kareem, again, one of the best power forwards in this game. Gotta throw Goat Kareem in S tier. Has the best sigs, has a really good jump shot. It's Goat Kareem. Now 100 overall Bull, don't like this card whatsoever. Gonna throw him in D tier. Invincible Sean Kemp, he's another just small forward card alongside the same ranking of like Blake Griffin, Dave Cowens, and Kevin McHale. Andrew Bogut gonna be on the same ranking as Denny, has 7-foot point guard, plays really good defense. J.R. Smith, I don't know if I could go B tier. He doesn't have it behind the back. I'm gonna go very high B for J.R. Smith. I don't know if I could go A tier. Dwayne Wade, I will throw an A. He's basically just a better Anthony Edwards in my opinion. Chris Webber, really good small 46'10", plays elite level defense and does still have a very good jump shot. Carmelo Anthony, I could go like high B for Carmelo. I'm not sure he's as good as like a Larry Johnson, a Ron Artest, in my personal opinion. So I do think Carmelo is going to be in B tier. Paul Pierce is better than Carmelo in my opinion. I think Paul Pierce is definitely going to be in A tier, has an amazing jump shot. And then J-Dub, I would say, is going to be somewhere in C tier. So again, guys, I know people are going to disagree with a lot of my rankings when it comes to the cards in A tier, and a lot of people are going to want cards like LeBron and maybe Giannis and Kristaps and Shaq and Luka, right, and Ralph Sampson and Wemby, those type of cards to be an S, and I can understand that argument. But to me, guys, the way that I like doing my tier list is I want these cards in S tier to be the best of the best cards in this game. So for me, these are like the top 12 to 15, however many cards I do have in S tier, and all of the cards in A are very, very good, 100%. I mean, these are the top 100 best cards in the game, so every single card in this tier list, besides the undersized point guards in F, are very, very good. But let me know what you guys do think about this tier list down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.